notes I wrote to you, folded up in shades of blue. Every word was shaking in my hands, like I knew you'd never read them. Your name still trembles on my tongue. Love was heavy, I was young. I kept everything I couldn't say, hoping silence wouldn't push you away. But you left before I knew how to tell the truth to you, so I poured my heart into pages that never made it through. These are the tears I never sent you, the words I never meant to hide, all the love I tried to give you still bleeds from the letters I write. If you ever wonder why I broke too, it's in the tears I never sent. Your hoodie still hangs on my chair. It smells like nights when you were there. Funny how a piece of cotton holds the things we both forgot. I keep chasing memories slow, even though you told me to let go. But letting go feels like lying when my heart is still trying. I should have begged you not to leave, but pride is louder when you grieve. Now every word I couldn't speak is what finally ruined me. These are the tears I never sent you, the words I never meant to hide, all the love I tried to give you still bleeds from the letters I write. If you ever wonder why I broke too, it's in the tears I never sent. I hope someday you'll find them in the corners of my soul. Every I love you unfinished, every truth I couldn't hold. Maybe then you'll understand why I couldn't let you go. These are the tears I never sent you, falling from the heart you left behind, all the love I tried to give you still lives inside these lines. If you ever wonder why I broke too, it's in the tears I never sent you. Yeah. It's been months, but I still break, still wake up shaking from the ache. Some days I swear I'm almost fine, and memories hit from behind. Healing's not a straight line climb, it's losing track of days and time. It's smiling even when it stings, it's letting go of heavy things. Everyone says you'll get through, but they don't know what I lost with you. Trying to breathe without your touch feels like learning life over too much. Healing don't happen overnight, it's a slow fight between wrong and right. It's crying at 2 a.m. alone, it's deleting your name from my phone. It's breaking, then putting pieces back. Even when the world feels black, healing takes time to feel light. And I'm learning to love the night. I still keep your sweater on a chair, still pretend sometimes you're there. I still replay the last goodbye, still wonder what made you lie. But I'm trying to forgive myself for losing love and losing I'm trying to breathe without the fear that letting go means losing years. Maybe you weren't meant to stay. Maybe love grows when it walks away. Maybe hearts break to realign. Maybe healing means this pain is mine. Healing don't happen overnight. It's a slow fight between wrong and right. It's crying at 2 a.m. alone. It's deleting your name from my phone. It's breaking, then putting pieces back. Even when the world feels black, healing takes time to feel like and I'm learning to love the night. One day I'll breathe without the ache. One day my hands won't start to shake. One day your name won't feel like fire. One day love won't feel like a lie. But tonight I'm still learning how to stand. Still learning heartbreak was never planned. Healing happened overnight, but I'm getting stronger in the quiet. And though this journey feels so long, one day my heart will be like a song. I'll love again when the time is right. For now I'm healing slowly through the night. It's been months, but I still break. Still wake up shaking from the ache. Some days I swear I'm almost fine, then memories hit from behind. Healing's not a straight line climb. It's losing track of days and time. It's smiling even when it stings. It's letting go of heavy things. Everyone says you get through, but they don't know what I lost with you. Trying to breathe without your touch feels like learning life over too much. Healing don't happen overnight. It's a slow fight between wrong and right. It's crying at 2 a.m. alone. It's deleting your name from my phone. It's breaking, then putting pieces back. Even when the world feels black, healing takes time to feel light. And I'm learning to love the night. I still keep your sweater on a chair. Still pretend sometimes you're there. I still replay the last goodbye. Still wonder what made you lie. But I'm trying to forgive myself for losing love and losing help. I'm trying to breathe without the fear that letting go means losing years. Maybe you were meant to stay. Maybe love grows when it walks away. Maybe hearts break to realign. Maybe healing means this pain is mine. Healing don't happen overnight. It's a slow fight between wrong and right. It's crying at 2 a.m. alone. It's deleting your name from my phone. It's breaking, then putting pieces back. Even when the world feels black, healing takes time to feel alive. And I'm learning but I'm getting stronger in the quiet. And though this journey feels so long, one day my heart will beat like a song. I'll love again when the time is right. For now, I'm healing slowly through the night. I spent years trying to love you right, trying to hold you through your endless night. You kept your walls higher than my hope, and I kept climbing just to cope. I begged for honesty you couldn't give, begged for a future you wouldn't live. I watered flowers and never grew, losing myself while loving you. And I know you call it walking out, but you never listen when I shout. You made me feel like I was wrong for asking not to feel alone. One day you'll thank me for leaving, when losing me finally stops you from bleeding. When you realize I held your heart together while you tore mine apart forever. You'll understand what love required once the bridge between us is expired. One day you'll see what I was given, and maybe then you'll thank me for leaving. You'll thank me for leaving. You go looking for the kind of care that I gave freely everywhere. You'll meet someone who treats you cold, and suddenly my love feels gold. You'll think of nights I stayed awake, fixing wounds I didn't make. You'll hear a song about regret, and that's when truth and pain will intersect. You'll replay every time I cried, every time you never tried. Love wasn't what you failed to feel, it's what you failed to keep real. One day you'll thank me for leaving, when losing me finally stops you from bleeding. When you realize I held your heart together while you tore mine apart forever. You'll understand what love required once the bridge between us is expired. One day you'll see what I was given, and maybe then you'll thank me for leaving. You'll thank me for leaving. Ooh, maybe another life, maybe another time. But loving you here was draining, was mine, and letting go was the only way to save myself and yours someday. One day you'll thank me for leaving, for finally freeing both our feelings. You realize love is more than needing, it's carries truth, it's steady breathing. And though my heart is tired and grieving, I know one day you'll thank me. Oh, thank me for leaving. You'll thank me for leaving. from someone else. I was trying to find myself. We felt the spark, we tried to hide, but timing never picked our side. I loved you then, but you weren't free. You loved me later, too late for me. Maybe in another life we'd grow without the constant fight. But here and now we missed our chance. Two broken hearts, too scared to dance. Oh, we loved each other too late. Fought the feelings we couldn't escape. By the time we let our walls fall, we had nothing left at all. Maybe we were almost fake, but almost always comes too late. We loved each other too late, and time has sealed our heartbreak. You kept your love behind your fear. I whispered mine, but you didn't hear. We crossed the wires of our truth, lost the chance to love in youth. We circled each other for too long, mistaken doubt for staying strong. By the time you finally said I care, my heart was tired, no longer there. It hurts because we both still feel, but wanting love will make it real. And time doesn't wait for broken hearts, trying to rebuild missing parts. We loved each other too late, fought the feelings we couldn't escape. By the time we let our walls fall, we had nothing left at all. Maybe we were almost fake, but almost always comes too late. We loved each other too late, and time has sealed our heartbreak. If I met you now instead of then, maybe we finally let love win. But the past is something we can't change, and regret is love rearranged. We loved each other too late, left our hearts in a tangled state. In another world we'd be okay, but in this one we lost the way. Too late to stay, too much to hate. We loved each other too Every time the radio plays, I hear your voice in the sound waves. Every lyric cuts me slow, every melody reminds me so much of you and who we were before everything turned into blur. Music used to make me feel alive, now it's where I go survive. I try to skip the songs we loved, but somehow they still rise above. And every chorus feels like fate, dragging me back to the love we made. I hear your name in every song, every note proves where we went wrong. Every beat plays your heartbeat, every line repeats your retreat. No matter where I try to run, you echo in every rhythm. I hear your name in every song, and each one hurts too long. I past the cafe on 4th Street, the one where we share a single seat. They still play the vibe you love the most. It's like the universe knows your ghost. I stand outside pretending I'm fine, but tears fall at the opening line. How can music move me so deep when the person it recalls won't speak? I try to find tracks you never knew, but somehow they still sound like you. Every harmony, every tone feels like love I've outgrown. I hear your name in every song, every note proves where we went wrong. Every beat plays your heartbeat, every line repeats your retreat. No matter where I try to run, you echo in every rhythm. I hear your name in every song, and each one hurts too long. Maybe one day I'll hear a tune that doesn't remind me of losing you, but tonight the music still plays like memories that won't fade. I hear your name in every song, even though we both moved on. Every melody breaks me apart, another reminder of my heart. Maybe someday the sound will fade, but tonight your memory stays. I hear your name in every song, and I still too long. I was drowning right beside you, and you never reached your hand. You watched me fall apart slowly, like you couldn't understand. My voice was shaking back and soft, but you turned your feelings off. I kept waiting for your arms, but you just let me take the harm. You didn't have to say goodbye. Your silence cut me twice as high, and I kept hoping you would see how breaking hurt much more to me. You let me break in silence. You watched my heart fall into violence. I was screaming without sound while you stood there looking down. You didn't fight, didn't try, just let our love fade and die. You let me break in silence, and that's the part that hurts the widest. I told you everything I feel, but you acted like it disappeared. Your eyes were distant, cold as glass, like you were already in the past. I begged you not to let me fall, but you didn't answer when I called. Love shouldn't be so one-sided, but you left as if undecided. I needed words, I needed touch, but you felt nothing, not enough, and so I broke without a sound. With you standing in the background, you let me break in silence. You watched my heart fall into violence. I was screaming without sound while you stood there left me alone with all this violence. If you ever wonder why I'm gone, it's because silence screams too long. You let me fall without guidance. You let me break inside. I heard you smiling in new arms now. Guess my heart doesn't matter somehow. I'm trying hard to let you be, but letting go feels wrong in me. I scroll past photos I shouldn't see. You look happy, too happy without me. I shouldn't ache, I shouldn't stare, but love like ours is hard to spare. You move on like it's easy, while I'm stuck with memories that won't leave me. I wish our hearts broke the same, but only mine carries your name. I wish you missed me like I miss you. Wish you felt the things I still do. Wish your nights hurt the way mine bleed. Wish you needed me the way I need, but you're already gone, already knew. And I wish you missed me like I miss you. I keep checking my phone at night, hoping your name might flicker in the light, but all I get is empty space. Well, someone else now gets your face. I try to sleep, but your voice stays echoing love from better days. I'm haunted by the way you cared, even if now you're unaware. Why does love stay longer in me? Ooh, why can't I let you go easily? It's unfair, our hearts break apart. Yours moved on, mine fell apart. I wish you missed me like I miss you. Wish you felt the things I still do. Wish your nights hurt the way mine bleed. Wish you needed me the way I need, but you're already gone, already knew. And I wish you missed me like I miss you. Maybe someday I'll understand why love slips out of one person's hands. Maybe this ache will fade in time, but for now, your ghost is still mine. I wish you missed me like I miss you. Wish your heart broke a little too. Wish love didn't leave me lost like this. Still aching for the touch I miss. You've healed, you moved, you found your truth, but I still miss you like you never knew. I said I love you, shaking breath, hoping you'd give the same back next. But silence filled the room like smoke, and everything inside me broke. You looked away like you were scared, like loving me was too much to bear. I try to smile to hide my ache, but my heart with every shade. You didn't mean to hurt me then, But silence cuts deeper than the end, and I've been replaying that night every time I turn off the light. These are the words you never said back. The I love you that my heart still lacks. I gave you everything I had, but your silence hit twice as bad. If love was something you could track, you would've said the words I said back. I waited for your lips to move, for some kind of love and proof, but you just said they're torn in two, like you wanted me, but feared the truth. And so I learned to read your eyes, the ones that love me out of disguise, but looks can only say so much, and words are what my heart trusts. Sometimes silence is a choice, and heartbreak sounds like a quiet voice. You didn't know what you subtract by the words you never said back. These are the words you never said back. The I love you that my heart still lacks. I gave you everything I had, but your silence is twice as bad. If love was something you could track, you would've said the words I said back. Ooh, ooh, maybe you love me in your way, soft and quite afraid to say, but hearts like mine need sound, not feelings buried underground. These are the words you never said back, the truth you hid behind your cracks. I gave you love without a mask, you gave me silence I didn't ask, and now my heart knows what it lacked, the words you never said back. Never said back. We started like a burning flame, two hearts, two water ever tame. We swore we'd make it through anything, held on tight like we feared the ending, but somewhere between truth and lies, we grew shadows in each other's eyes. Every kiss turned into questions, every touch became confessions. I tried to stay, you tried to fight, but love can't breathe without the light. We held each other, bruised and tired, two broken hearts, both uninspired. It was a love that didn't survive us, a father died trying to guide. We wanted forever but lost the trust, and watched everything turn to dust. Maybe we cared, maybe we tried, but love still faded right before our eyes. It was a love that didn't survive us, but God had almost defined us. We passed the cracks with empty words, pretending pain was never heard. We kept our secrets under smiles while breaking quietly all the while. We blamed time and blamed the past, held pieces of a love that wouldn't last. You drifted far, I stayed too close. We loved each other wrong the most. I held on tight, you drifted free. We love what we want and not what we'd be. Maybe ending was the cure for a love we weren't ready for. It was a love that did try to rise up. You were my everything, my almost fate. But we learned too late. Maybe someday we'll both find peace in the love we could not keep. It was a love that didn't survive us, but I'll never forget what it taught us. I know you didn't mean to hurt me. You were just trying to set us free. But freedom tastes like losing breath, like loving someone who already left. You said we both become okay, but my heart didn't hear it that way. You walked out calm, I stayed behind, trying to gather the pieces of my mind. You never wanted me in pain, but breaking love still leaves a stain. Even gentle endings bleed, even soft goodbyes plant a seed. This is the pain you didn't mean to leave me, the ache you couldn't help but set free. You didn't try to make me cry, you only tried to say goodbye. But love doesn't leave so cleanly. This is the pain you didn't mean to leave me. Yeah. Yeah. You said you cared too much to stay, that loving me hurt you in a different way. I felt the truth in your trembling voice, like you were choosing the lesser choice. I watched the door close slow and soft, like you hated giving up what we lost. And in your eyes I saw regret, but love was something we both forget. You weren't trying to break my soul, you were trying to make us whole. But sometimes healing takes a toll on hearts we can't control. This is the pain you didn't mean to leave me, the ache you couldn't help but set free. You didn't try to make me cry, you only tried to say goodbye. But love doesn't leave so cleanly. This is a pain you didn't mean to leave me. Maybe someday I'll understand why love slips out of our hands. Maybe someday I'll finally see why losing you was saving me. This is a pain you didn't mean to leave me, a wound you never tried to give me. But even gentle endings burn, and broken hearts still take their turn. You didn't mean to break me completely. Oh. But this is a pain you didn't mean to leave. I wish forgetting you felt harder, 'cause loving you made my heart smarter. But somehow missing you is effortless, like breathing in the loneliness. I try to keep busy, I try to move on, but every silence feels like you're gone. And every place I go reminds me of the love you used to hide behind me. Why does missing you feel like home, even when I'm standing alone? Why does letting go feel wrong, like I'm breaking something that's already gone? If missing you wasn't so easy, maybe my heart wouldn't break so freely. Maybe I forget your voice in time. Maybe I stop hitting rewind. And missing you wasn't so easy, I wouldn't still feel you breathing in me. I deleted our photos twice, but they live in the back of my mind. Every smile, every tear, every night, all the memories still hold me tight. People say love fades away, but it just haunts me every day. If heartbreak had a switch to turn, mine must be broken beyond return. I wish the pain would learn to leave, instead of planning rules so deep. I wish forgetting you was a fight, instead it happens every night. If missing you wasn't so easy, maybe my heart wouldn't break so freely. Maybe I forget your voice in time. Maybe I stop hitting rewind. If missing you wasn't so easy, I wouldn't still feel you breathing in me. Maybe love was never lost. Maybe it's me who pays the cost. Maybe moving on is slow when you care more than you showed. And missing you wasn't so easy, I wouldn't be drowning so deeply. I'd erase the echoes of your name. And missing you didn't feel the same, but missing you is all I see, because loving you never stopped in me. I talk to you in my head at night, say all the things I couldn't get right. I tell you I'm sorry for being afraid, for pushing you out when I needed you to stay. I whisper the words I never said to the empty pillow on your side of the bed. I practice the truth over and over, hoping someday it'll bring me closure. But it's just me and the echoes of who we used to be. And every speech I try to give is swallowed by the silence I live in. These conversations I rehearse alone, the ones I needed you to hear before you were gone. I say your name like a broken song, hoping somehow you still sing along. I still talk like you're here, still confess to the empty air. These conversations I rehearse alone are all that's left of a love unknown. I imagine you sitting in your chair, running your fingers through your hair. I picture the look you give me back, the soft I'm listening. I now let I tell the walls how much I cared, how losing you my biggest fear. But the walls don't talk, they only stay and remind me you're too far away. Yeah. I keep rewriting what I said wrong, wishing I had been strong. If I spoke, then would I speak now? Will we still be falling down? These conversations I rehearse alone, the ones I needed you to hear before you were gone. I say your name like a broken song, hoping somehow you still sing along. I still talk like you're here, still confess to the empty, yeah. These conversations I rehearse alone are all that's left of a love unknown, yeah. Maybe someday I'll stop talking to ghosts, stop loving the things I miss the most. But today I still need to speak to the memory I can't release. These conversations I rehearse alone feel more real than the ones we ever spoke. I'm pouring out everything you never heard, wishing I could take back every blurred word until my heart learns to let go. I'll keep practicing love in conversations I rehearse alone. I still remember how you held the door, your eyes already halfway to war. You kissed my cheek instead of my lips. That tiny gesture told me this was it. I felt your heartbeat pulling back. Every touch was fading in a blink. We sat in silence on my bed, both pretending we weren't drowning in dread. You said goodnight, but your voice cracked like breaking light. I knew tomorrow wouldn't be the same. We were one breath away from pain. Our last goodnight still hurts, still echoes in my chest like a curse. You said it soft, like you were scared, like you didn't want to leave me there. I replay the way you shut the door, knowing you wouldn't come back anymore. Our last goodnight still hurts, because it felt like goodbye in reverse. I heard your footsteps down the hall, each one felt like a final call. You didn't look back when you left, and the look you didn't give me hurt the best. Your shadow left before your name, your love left before the blame. And I sat there holding broken air, wondering if you ever really cared. I wish I held you one more time, I wish I begged you not to hide. But pride and fear both feel the same when you're standing in the rain. Our last goodnight still hurts, still echoes in my chest like a curse. You said it soft, like you were scared, like you didn't want to leave me there. I replay the way you shut the door, knowing you wouldn't come back anymore. Our last goodnight still hurts, because it felt like goodbye in reverse. If I could go back to that night, I'd tell you everything I had. I'd say don't go, I'd hold you close, I wouldn't watch us decompose. Our last goodnight still hurts, still bleeding in every verse. You were jelly, like a fading flame. And I've never been the same. The final whisper in the dark still burns like a dying spark. Our last good night still hurts, because it was the end of us. Rehearse. We love like kids pretending to be grown, building futures out of things we didn't know. You held my heart like you were learning how. We were too young to make forever somehow. Maybe timing was a villain, maybe love was never willing. We were never ready, but we tried. Held each other close while saying goodbye. We were broken, but we still aligned. Two lost souls tripping over love's design. We were never ready, but God, we tried. Your hand in mine felt like a borrowed day, a fleeting promise that couldn't stay. We cried like lovers with nowhere to fall. Both wanted something that wasn't ours at all. Maybe in another life we get the timing right, but in this one we tried. We tried. Yeah. Love like fire, oh, love's gasoline, beautiful burning of sea. You kissed me like a promise and broke me like a habit. I know you were the poison I chose, but my heart still overdosed. Toxic, but God, I miss you. Every piece of me still wants you. Even when you ruined everything, you were still my favorite kind of pain. Toxic, but God, I miss you. Why does my heart crave the hurt? Why do your lies still sound like true? If loving you is a curse, then it's spellbound forever. I counted my breaths by your footsteps, measure time by your smile. Your heartbeat became my anthem, even if it only stayed a while. Loving you felt like oxygen, losing you felt like drowning in it. I loved you more than my own pulse, more than the rhythm inside my bones. I carried you like a second heartbeat, even when you walked alone. Baby, I loved you deeper than I lived, more than I had the right to give. Now every breath is learning how to exist without you. Gravity to my chaos, the softest war I ever fought. You were the poem in my bloodstream, the dream I should have never caught. If so, have fingerprints, yours is on every part of me. I loved you more than life ever loved me back. Every notification feels like CPR, trying to revive what we are. Your silence is a storm in my veins. Every minute without you aches the same. You don't know how loud it gets when someone forgets to love you back. Text me back before my heart stops, before my hope drops into the space where your voice used to be. Tell me I'm not waiting for nothing. Tell me I'm still something. Baby, answer me before my heart forgets how to be. I'm not asking for forever, just a sign. Just tell me you remember what was mine. My mind's a battlefield with your name, a war between hope and pain. Every hour turns into a fear that you don't want me anywhere near. I scroll through old messages slow, looking for the moment you let go. If silence is your language now, then show me how to speak without breaking. Takes me back, or tell me goodbye. Your name trembles on my lips like an unfinished prayer. Every time I say it, I feel you disappearing in the air. You were lightning in a bottle that I held too tight, trying to save daylight inside the darkest night. I still reach for your hand in my sleep, still hear your voice kissing my heartbeat. I'm kissing you while letting you go, loving you too much to ever let it show. Every breath I take pulls you closer, every step I take says it's over. Baby, this is love, learning to lose slow, kissing you, kissing you, while letting you go. Tell me how to hold your memory right without burning my fingers every night. I kept your hoodie like it held the cure. We danced on the edge of a goodbye, pretending the tears were in our eyes from the sky. Your shadow still sleeps on my chest. You were the chaos that felt like rest. If loving you was wrong, then I chose the sin. If leaving hurts, then let it begin. I'll keep your ghost gentle inside me, a love I set free, so I could finally breathe. I'm kissing you while letting you go. You left your mess inside my chest while you walked away untouched. You broke the parts I tried to hide and never said a word about us. This is the apology you still owe me for the nights I cried in quiet, lonely, for the lies that felt like love and the pain you didn't rise above. This is the apology you still owe me, not for you, so I can set me free. You made me doubt my every truth just to comfort your own pride. I carried all your insecurities like they were mine to hide. You still owe me for the back, I need release. Just give my shattered soul its peace. I traced the shape of your goodbye in the outline of your eyes. I felt the truth before you said that this love was burning dead. But loving you was something I never knew how not to do. I love you, but I'm letting go. It's the hardest thing I'll ever know. Holding on just hurts us more. So I'm walking backwards from your door. I love you, but I'm letting go. Even though my heart says no. You were my favorite dream, you know. But I'm waking up alone. I still feel you in the space you fill, like the ghost of a touch I can't kill. Memories keep pulling me in, even though I shouldn't fall again. I love you, but I'm letting go. Even though it breaks my soul. If loving you means losing me, then this is how it has to be. I love you, always will. But I'm letting go for real. I held the door open for you to stay. You just walked through it and drifted away. You didn't argue, didn't beg, didn't try. Just watch me shatter while you said goodbye. Why didn't you fight for me? When I gave you every piece I had, you let us fall so easily. Like losing me was something small, nothing bad. Why didn't you fight for me? Did you ever even want this love? Or was I the only one holding on when push came to shove? I replay the moment you let go of my hands. The silence was louder than anything you ever said. You didn't chase after me, didn't call out my name. Guess I was the only heart burning in the flame. Why didn't you fight for me when I needed you the most? I was drowning in the deep end. You just watched me go. Why didn't you fight for two hearts learning how to trust, holding on like love was made of dust. One wrong word could break us in half. One wrong move could shatter the past. We tiptoed around the things we feared, pretending everything was crystal clear. But every kiss was filled with doubt, and every whisper felt like shouting out. We were fragile in ways we couldn't see, cracks forming quietly underneath. And when the weight finally came, we didn't even try to stay. We broke before we bent, fell apart before we even tried to mend. Love shouldn't hurt this much, but we treated it like something we couldn't touch. I wish we fought, I wish we stayed, but we faded with nothing left to say. We broke before we bent, and that's what hurts me. In the end, I replay the nights we almost healed, the truths we buried but never revealed. You held your fears behind your smile, and I hid my heart mile by mile. Maybe love was too heavy to lift, or maybe we were too scared of the risk. Holding on felt like holding breath, waiting for the moment we collapse. You can't fix what you're scared to see. You can't love what you won't set free. We were breaking soft and slow, and neither of us said don't go. We broke before we bent, fell apart before we even tried to mend. Love shouldn't hurt this much, but we treated it like something we couldn't touch. I wish we fought, I wish we stayed, but we faded with nothing left to say. We broke before we bent, and that's what hurts me in the end. And maybe in another life we learn how to speak before we hide. Maybe we choose each other twice instead of living on goodbye. Maybe we were meant to love, just not meant to be enough. We broke before we bent. Love collapsed without a chance to defend. And even though we love so true, we loved in ways that made us lose. I'll always wonder what would have been if we'd been instead of breaking in. But we broke before we bent, and I still feel the pieces in my chest. We used to talk till the sun came up. Now I'm lucky if you even hit me up. Your words once held me like a prayer. Now all I get is empty air. Your distance cuts like a razor wire. Your quiet burns just like a fire. I'm trying to read between the lines, but all your lines are undefined. I shouldn't have to beg for sound, for someone who once held me down. But now the space you left behind feels louder than you ever said goodbye. When your silence got louder, I heard everything you wouldn't say. Every minute felt colder, every hour pushed me further away. You didn't need to break my heart, you just stopped trying to stay. When your silence got louder, it told me you weren't mine anymore anyway. You say you're busy, you say you're tired, but I hear truth inside the quiet. Lies don't always need a voice, sometimes the truth is in the choice. You stopped asking how I feel, stopped holding on with something real, and now I'm talking to the walls while you're letting our love fall. If leaving meant hurting me slow, then you succeeded long ago. Your silence became the sound of someone letting go. And your silence got louder, louder. I heard everything you couldn't say. Every minute felt colder, every hour pushed me further away. You didn't need to break my heart, you just stopped trying to stay. When your silence got louder, it told me you were not anyway. Is it me? Is it you? Is it something we outgrew? Tell me how I'm supposed to heal when nothing left between us feels real. I wish you'd scream, I wish you'd cry, anything, but this quiet goodbye. Because silence hurts in ways words never could describe. When your silence got louder, I finally heard the truth in you. Love doesn't fade in thunder, it dies quietly in what you choose. Yeah, yeah, you didn't need to break my heart. We used to talk till the sun came up. Now I'm lucky if you even hit me up. Your words once held me like a prayer, now all I get is empty air. Your distance cuts like a razor wire, your quiet burns just like a fire. I'm trying to read between the lines, but all your lines are undefined. I shouldn't have to beg for sound, for someone who once held me down. But now the space you left behind feels louder than you ever said goodbye. When your silence got louder, I heard everything you wouldn't say. Every minute felt colder, every hour pushed me further away. You didn't need to break my heart, you just stopped trying to stay. When your silence got louder, it told me you weren't mine anymore anyway. Hey. You say you're busy, you say you're tired, but I hear truth inside the quiet. Lies don't always need the truth is in the choice. You stopped asking how I feel. Stopped holding on with something real. And now I'm talking to the walls while you're letting our love fall. If leaving meant hurting me slow, then you succeeded long ago. Your silence became the sound of someone letting go. And your silence got louder, louder. I heard everything you couldn't say. Every minute felt colder. Every hour pushed me further away. You didn't need to break my heart. You just stopped trying to stay. When your silence got louder, it told me you were mine anyway. Is it me? Is it you? Is it something we outgrew? Tell me how I'm supposed to heal when nothing left between us feels real. I wish you'd scream, I wish you'd cry, anything but this quiet goodbye. Because silence hurts in ways words never could describe. Your silence got louder. I finally heard the truth in you. Love doesn't fade in thunder. It dies quietly in what you choose. You didn't need to break my heart. You just slowly moved apart. When your silence got louder, that's when I knew we were through. I wrote you a message at 2 a.m. Heart on my sleeve, broken again. Typed it twice, erased it slow. Wondering if you'd even care to know. I watched your picture light up my screen, trying to forget what we used to mean. Your shadow still sleeps in my room, and I keep replaying every I love you. I held my breath for that reply, but all I got was empty time. I'm talking to a ghost online who used to promise they were mine. Love letters left on red, words you'll never hear me say. I pour my soul into the text, but you let it fade away. If silence is your goodbye, then why does it feel like I died? All these love letters left on red are the pieces of the heart you left behind. My phone still lights like you're around. Your name still makes a trembling sound. I scroll to find what I did wrong. Why every night feels twice as long. I told myself it wasn't you. Maybe I'm just easy to lose, but love shouldn't hurt like this. Begging someone for a little bit of bliss. You taught me how to fall in deep, but not how to survive the grief. And now your silence screams so loud, like I never made you proud. Love letters left on red, Love letters left unread, like I never meant a thing to you. Every word I almost said still breaks me like the truth. If this is how a story ends, at least I loved you till the end. All these love letters left unread will always feel like something unfinished too.